Oh. Oh. Football dog.
All the boys and girls, I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lie. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird jewelry. I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5. Take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro pay, 5 days stay, take off for the meal for the final. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad, take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack, take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care, take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm rare, take off the should know, take off the doje, take off the Birkin bag, take all that designer off and what do you have? You out of pocket, 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket, who you think they talk about us? Who you think they carry out for us? The word in the panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run, the profits are vanished, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal, done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles, I know the feelings that came with burial cries. You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket.
Autumn has arrived in the mid-Atlantic region of the U.S., and it is a glorious afternoon at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens. Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Heard it.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Throwing Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On second and 11 now. Jones, and this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
I used to work for a day and chop.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not
They
as
did it
much
yesterday,
running it
too.
as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
About 3 yards there to the 27. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive.
This is further in the row. No, you can't look for that. I guess we're trying to next week.
Run for it here. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's a loss of a full 3 yards.
That's easy, yeah. Next week, Dan said he's putting up a retaining wall or something.
They want to run the football.
Yeah,
They
okay.
want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
How about breakfast sandwiches and pizza? I was like, all right.
Jones. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And inside the 20.
That we started like 7. Should be done like
That's
5.
a 4th down pickup of 10 yards. And an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
In his backyard. So you got to dig and then fill the stuff with concrete. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of digging and
From the
stuff.
gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
The retaining wall. I really don't know.
1 yard gain there to make it 2nd
Some
and
wall
9.
to keep, I forget what he said. To keep something out. I don't know.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Why?
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his
Is
tight
that going
end.
out to eat?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. The Ravens at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Still haven't picked up yet.
the middle. Here's Taylor looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Bennett.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Jones on the move to his left.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now Bennett to throw. Off play action.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory,
he got him.
1st and 10
Just got caught by
at
the
the
other boy.
48-yard line. Back to throw. Bennett. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. spin it now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Touchdown! A great play there. 34 yards. And the Ravens are back within a score.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Point after here coming up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all lining up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Finally picked it up.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think well find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Bih. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Bih on 3rd down. He's going to let it go again.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there, and it didn't hurt.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Finding room at midfield.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Bih.
That's complete to Dobbs.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they...
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long.
Jones has just thrown his third interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And there to stop him, Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Bennett. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. In motion right as a running back. Now Bennett operating from the gun. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Taylor fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Bennett. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort.
That's nearby.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens get
I'll get it, but you'll have to play for me.
quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
I'll get it, but you'll have to play for me.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns
Play
at
for me.
21.
You can't do that fast. I'm trying.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they send this one away.
Yeah, he on easy too. He stinks.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Which one you want me to pick? Zone or blitz?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
He scored. You told me nothing would happen. Which one? You told me nothing would happen.
How you let him get a touchdown?
I don't know. You said push
on to kick
anything.
this one away.
When I wanted to intercept, no button came up.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Button going to come up.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21
Triangle.
line.
Who was you even? What person was you even on?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to Taylor on first down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play.
Game first, you can get yours.
Back now.
I'm going to finish the game first. You can get yours.
It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now here's Bennett throwing on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Looking to throw. Bennett. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Bucs are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
For what?
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing on first down. Jones. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs. Can't touch the ball.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Randy Gregory. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now Bennett to throw. To throw on third down.
On the out route, Dobbs brings it in.
And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. They turn to Taylor on fourth. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Bennett now off the bootleg, out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Bennett on third down.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21.
They'll try the left side with Taylor.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Again, it's Taylor.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, this defense knows, they're well aware that they're down 2 scores, and they figure this is pretty much their last chance. They know if they give up a touchdown here, that ends it. Nice job on first and goal to push them the other way, but they have to be thinking takeaway.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Adams, the man in motion right. On 2nd and 10, Jones. He hits Adams complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. They'll look to throw again. And he'll just get rid of it.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive.
That's the right
Come
stuff.
through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones looking deep for Adams. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.